Is
All the priests slaughtered.
oh
The
no,
whole
it's his
chapel
clothes.
desecrated.
I thought he was actually
Is there a
purple.
better bookseller in
Okay.
the city than Phineas?
No, that's not it. Yeah. Now, if you made these people like you, they give you a little bit more money. Obviously, my skills in that
Feel free to
regard
browse,
are...
friend.
Jesus.
It's nice to see a new shopper.
It's like Frankenstein's
Afraid
monster.
I've lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Oh my god. Anyhow, persuading.
So?
Oh. Not good.
Well
Boast.
done.
Admire.
Not now.
You don't like
not
admire.
That's just
You
not
like jokes.
funny. Yes. Yes.
Chorus is good.
Whatever
Okay.
you say. What a what a dumb don't waste your don't. Please.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. You
Joke?
think that's funny?
You don't like jokes.
Yes.
Coerce.
Yes.
Good.
What? Well done.
Boast
Don't
and
talk
you don't
such
like admire.
rot.
Okay, so you like this
No,
one and this
what a
one, but not
you
this
think
one or that
don't
one.
Talk such rot.
Jeez. This,
What nonsense?
this,
Well
this,
What
that.
a dumb joke.
Okay. That
Whatever
one,
you, I
that
wish I
one,
could say that. That's
this
just,
one,
don't
this
waste
one.
your
Okay.
flattery on. Remarkable.
Mhm.
Sorry. Don't. Please.
I just need you over 50,
I'm
please.
sorry. That's just
Please.
Not, yes. Yeah. Not now. I wish I could say that.
Okay.
Don't
We're,
waste your flattery on.
I should
said,
probably
sorry.
stop while I'm
I wish
ahead,
I
right?
could say that.
I can't get you any higher? Okay.
You're good.
Thank you. Skip.
I'll
Bartering.
buy just about anything for
I
the
hope
right
that's true.
price.
Yes. 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 Can I just hit enter? Yes, I can.
That
Okay.
seems a fair price. That seems a fair. You drive. That's a good deal. You got a great deal. That's a good deal. You've made a good bit of gold. You've made a good. That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Oh my god.
You've made a good bit of... That seems a fair... A fine trend. An excellent
Don't need a
bargain.
petty. I don't need any of these potions.
You got a great... That seems a fair price. A good price? That's more than... That's a good deal.
You know what? You can have all the torches. I have zero desire for those. Thought that was gonna be worth something. Varla stone. I think those have a use. It's probably just a sell. I'm gonna hang on to it for a moment.
That's more
And
than I would usually
Welkin
pay.
stone. I'm gonna sell. Actually, I'm gonna sell all of these. Because I don't remember what the use is. We're gonna sell like 100 arrows. And 90.
You've
good
got
enough.
a great deal there.
I don't even really need 100. It's like 10 pounds worth of arrows. We'll sell like 59. Yeah, I was gonna
That's
go
a
like
good deal.
56, but whatever. All right, do you have anything that I want, like hammers? Of course you do. One singular hammer. Okay. All right. One singular hammer.
Come back and see me again.
Okay.
Fare
back.
thee well.
Yeah. Oh boy. What's this? Warehouse. Three brothers trade goods. I don't want that. Hop. 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 Hop armor. You were light armor, you're heavy armor, right?
I'm Bernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Persuading. Ah, yeah. What do you like? Boast?
You're full of it.
Definitely not
What a
boast.
wonderful
You like
compliment.
admire.
That's just not
You don't
funny.
like joke.
I won't fight
So
you.
coerce and admire. Coerce.
You've got a point. Sorry.
Admire.
No, you blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
Right? Hey.
What a dumb joke. No, you do me too much. I can't argue with that. I can't argue. Sir, what a wonderful compliment. I can't argue with that. Blah, 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 what a... You think... No, you do me too much honor.
So you really hate boasting, you're not really a fan of joking. Okay, so
Really
admire...
now, you're such a charmer.
Boast.
That's just not funny.
That's actually it's fine for me.
Blah, blah,
Boast.
blah, what a bore.
Coerce.
I can't argue with that.
Joke. Admire.
No, you do me too much honor. Really
Admire.
now, you're such a charmer.
Boast.
You're pathetic.
Coerce.
You think that's funny?
Actually, I think it's hilarious.
You're full of it. You
Joke.
think that's funny?
This isn't going to go very well.
That's it. Goodness,
There.
what can I say?
That's a little better.
What
Joke.
a dumb joke.
You really
You
hate
win this one.
boast.
Goodness,
Admire.
what can-
Oh,
you're
God,
a
it's going to
big,
knock us back a
fat
lot.
You're full of it.
Coerce.
You've got a point.
A little bit of a
That's
joke.
Really now, you're such a chump. You're good.
You're welcome. All right, we don't repair using
I offer the finest
people.
goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Give me all the hammers. Okay. Rusty iron. Should I waste my money buying better gear? I don't think so. The Geas of the Apocalypse, $12,000. Holy crap. Steel. We do have the money. We could get steel, but enemies start to drop better gear as we level. So 4 more hammers.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Yeah, sure you wouldn't. You know what? I think we're going to go with steel. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to do it.
That's a good deal.
It's probably a
Bargain
bad
at
deal,
any price.
but yeah. All right.
Thank you for your business.
Uh-huh.
You too.
It's funny because you just come in here and start stealing stuff. But whatever. All right, let's go over here. Steel. Pretty. Need better gauntlets, though, and he wasn't really selling good gauntlets. I'm not going to trade with you. I'm going to just
Good day.
come back to you.
Only quality goods for sale here. What
Sell
can
this. And sell this. Do you have iron gauntlets? You do. Maybe keep the fur gauntlet. It's only 1 extra armor. And that'll level up the light armor a little bit. It's not really helping a whole lot. Rusty iron shield. Oh, there was just a normal iron shield. Yeah, that's right. I should have grabbed it. Oh, well. Can't help that.
Tell your friends about me.
Gotta sneeze.
Good day.
Yeah, alright. I sneezed. Steel? Steel. Alright, so we're not going to go do the arena because I'm such a low level. In fact, we're just going to, like, the arena. Yeah. Touch this.
Speak.
Speak. Alright. We leave via the long way.
Good morning.
Now, the reason we're doing this is because I want to run off through the wilderness. In fact, I kind of just want to go to Chorrol. It's like, kind of like my hometown, in a way, of manner of speaking. Did anybody else see that ghosting effect? Okay. Don't know why he just laid down there at the end, but... Oh, wrong button. Come on, there we go. Blood on my sword. I can swing my sword. You bandits, prepare to die. I'll kill the mud crab too. My luck is being drained. Oh no. Do you have some kind of luck draining enchantment on your axe, sir? Give me this. And actually, give me all your clothes. Where'd your axe go? Oh, it's just a normal axe. I didn't get something from the mud crab, did I? And you're dead. I feel like my frame rate's dipping. It's a sinkhole cave. Yes. Okay. I gotta crouch down, though. I don't want that. Anything on the ground here? Oh, I forgot to set up this for you. There we go. I'm gonna switch back and forth. Why can't I? I don't have my arrows equipped.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, but you are supposed to fall down and bleed to death! Something like that. That ain't worth much. This is worth good amount. It's like, you know, like 2 for $8. It's okay. I'm sorry, puppy. I gotta say, though, this looks way better than the dog in Skyrim. And you all know what I mean. Thing looks like a freaking monster. Bork, bork. Bork, bork. It looks like a Muppet. Let's be real. It does. It looks like a Muppet. I swear to God. The one in Skyrim looks like a Muppet. I'm gonna continue to say that. So do you just not, like, tell the other bandits that you're being shot in the head by somebody?
Die, damn you!
I don't feel like it. That was kind of neat. Maybe stop doing the flourishes, though. It's really not helping your combat skills. Okay, 2 to 1, not really worth it. When I can grab all the rest of this. Yeah. Tasty. Loot. How am I doing on weight? Perfect, 100 pounds. Nope. Hourglass. No. Oh my god. I'm starting to, like, do like a, in retrospect, maybe I'm wrong thing. I should have continued to loot, but... Hello. Rat. trap.
Where are you?
Hello? Who's there?
Your mom. Come on, set off the trap. I'm gonna set off the trap because
Hello?
you suck.
Who's there?
Tamriel. I can imagine something the Chorrol from Suno in Black Marsh. That many of the Argonian slaves have returned to their tribes. I have heard many details of Black Marsh. It sounds like
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. If I find a paintbrush, I am gonna try to stack it in the air.
sometimes I think they're the smart ones. But maybe it's the nerve forces. Heard any news from the other?
Dun 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 dun. Still in combat? Yeah. Oh, hello. That was my kill. You'll suffer. Have at you. Like. Can I, like, hit that? No. That's a solid object. Can't even use it to, like, cook. See, they shouldn't have just remastered this, like, one for one. They should have added some quality of life stuff from, like, Skyrim. Just a few. Not, like, a boatload. You know? Don't go crazy with it, but a little bit. Some cooking stuff. Maybe some quality of life things for the UI. Or the archery. Yeah, just a little bit here and there would have been nice. Don't think I'm asking for too much. Although, I mean, I could be. Still got the Sky Oblivion, guys. Is there anything in there that I want? There's a trap right there. Is there, like, loot? I don't see any loot. Great Hall.
Guess it was nothing.
You just died. Okay. Gregory just fell over. Just, you know, sleep standing. As he's prone to do. Jeez. So we know what my current mercantile skill, I get about half of what it's worth back. So we want like a 2-to-1 in weight isn't really giving us back what we want. Oh, this is where, yeah, this is, okay. Whoop. That's where we killed the rat. That's what that trap would have done right there. Oh boy. Okay. Don't do that again. You jump far. You look so fluffy. Ooh, steel. Ooh, sword of submission. Gimme. I'm overweight now? No. 11 pounds. Can I jump this? Oh, that I should not be playing with that. If I missed that, I would have died. Okay, I guess it's time to leave now. Or sleep. There was a bed in the middle, right? You can sleep for an hour in there. I remember you could become a vampire in this one. Because I remember back when this game first came out, right? Oh, it's a mace. That's what that is. Alright, so back when this game first came out, I did literally every single quest in the game. It took me like 6 months of play. Granted, I was, you know, a kid. I think I was in high school. Yeah, I was in high school when this came out. And it took me like 6 months to do every single quest in the game. I even glitched myself into being a vampire so I could do the second vampire cure quest, because there's actually 2 of them. And, like, God, man, this was a childhood. 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? It'll be fine. But yeah, so, you know, like I was saying, I did every single quest in the baseline game. Super fun. Really loved this game as a kid. Then all the DLCs started coming out. Those were fun. Really enjoyed those as a kid. They're wriggling and moving sideways. It's so strange to look at. I already looted that, huh? Yep. Alright, well, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, this was a great game. I played the hell out of it. Again, though, that was, over a decade ago. I think I stopped playing this game sometime around 2008 to 2010, somewhere around those years. It came out, like, I want to say 2006. It may have been 2005. But I played it for a couple of years. I definitely stopped playing it when Skyrim came out. Hold on. I want to see how far this goes, how accurate it is. Okay, so if you get strong enough spells, you can definitely spam them out. Of course, the Unreal shader problem once again makes itself unknown. Mud crab? This is something I always found funny, right? So in this one, if you're anywhere near water and you're suddenly in combat, it's a mud crab. Like, guaranteed. It was always kind of funny about that. And Morrowind, if you were just kind of running along and you were suddenly in combat, it's a cliff racer. it's not equal. Never will be equal. Those screeches, I swear to God, will haunt me in my nightmares for the rest of my days. Ooh. Yeah. I hated cliff racers. For good reason. Anybody who ever played Morrowind, you know exactly how I feel. You get the boots of blinding speed, you literally have a black screen, you're trying to watch your minimap to see where you're going, and then suddenly you just hear the screeching. And you know it's not 1. When you take those boots off, it's going to be like 3. What is this? Alright. I'm pretty sure I can actually wear this ring. I can wear like 2. I don't want to wear the cheap one. Give me the more expensive one. I should start fixing stuff. Where's my hammers? Fix everything. Not just the gear I'm wearing, which is important, but the gear I'm not wearing too. Because the more you fix, the... Oh, I already broke all of them. All 10 that I had bought. Brilliant. Yeah. What was I babbling on about? I don't even recall. Oh well. Yeah, cliff racers. The nightmares that will haunt my nightmares forever. Like, literally nothing else is in that zone. Nothing. Not a thing. They are in a realm all their own. Forever and always. Imp. They throw fireballs. Oh. That's ice and electricity, too. I only remember the fireballs. Are you gonna try to slap me with your wing? Hold on. My magicka needs to recharge. Are you friendly?
Good evening. What?
You have... yeah, a face.
Stop talking.
You are very nice, too. Very polite person. I vaguely remember this place. I want to say that there was like a lich in here. A vampire. I don't know. Yay. Fire resistance on self. Fortify, yeah, that's okay. It's free stuff. I don't think there's anything further up, but we'll check. Yep. Ah, well. Can I jump from here without taking damage? No, it hurts me. That's fine. Alright, so fire walking. And where was it? There were gauntlets, right? Gauntlets of the Woodsman. And they're just fur gauntlets, so not really missing out. And what'd they give? How do I see that? Show details H? That's not what I meant. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Fortified marksman on self by 6 points. Okay. Sword of submission. One-handed longsword. You both do 3 damage. Command on... Nah, I'm just gonna sell you. You're not really worth keeping. Steel battle axe. Do the same amount of damage, you weigh a massive ton, you are two-handed. Okay. Let us... I should have sold one of these. I can't mix this? Oh well. No big deal. Still have my shield. I don't know if that's like an Unreal thing or if that was an Oblivion thing, because I don't remember that being a thing where you'd go into this inventory and it didn't like show your character's shield on you sometimes. It could be because I'm flipping through weapons. We're gonna just see how this kills you faster. Oh no, this definitely does not kill you fast. Yeah, that is a slow kill. Bring out my skeleton. He can run around and attack anything that I can't see. Wherever he went. Is he behind me? He's not dead already. Oh, there he is. Ow. Okay, the enemies have really spongy health. I remember in Morrowind, so I could make it where I could have an army, right? If you did, like, say, summon zombie, but, like, you summon zombie for 60 seconds, you couldn't make your spell summon zombie for 60 seconds twice. You just got electrocuted in the butt. But what you could do is make the next one summon zombie for 59 seconds, and summon zombie for 58 seconds, and summon zombie for 57 seconds, all in one spell. So instead of summoning one zombie, you'd summon like a horde of zombies. Always liked that. You could literally make like an entire army of zombies, or skeletons, or in the case, I think they're called bone walkers, not something useful. And then there was like greater bone walkers. It was really cool. You could just summon like huge armies. Why did I open that door? I should have kept exploring. Whatever. I'll go back. If I remember. With a full inventory and a complete failure to remember. Now, if I remember right, this was the Elder Scrolls where your skills went up for magic. God. Oh, God. Anyhow, based on how much mana it costs to summon something or cast a spell, not based on how much magic you did or how much you healed or anything like that. So you could just sit there spamming skills over and over and over again. If I remember correctly, I think this one was it. Or that was Morrowind. Again, you know, I played a lot of the Elder Scrolls games. The knowledge blurs together in my brain. Luckily, Arena and... what was the other one? Redguard? Battle Spire? Dagger? Something? Whatever. There was a few of the pre... they were very different. It's really hard to mix them up. I mean, they were very different. Like, they practically... weren't the same. I can't blow holes in walls. The game doesn't procedurally generate itself like infinitely. I think it procedurally generated itself. Like one of them did. I think it was Arena. They were very, very different games. They were games of their time. Right? So like Morrowind, for instance, as much as I love Morrowind, it had a serious drawback for its time period. There was no physics. Okay, physics in RPGs did not exist. In fact, physics in, like, any games didn't really exist around that time period. But especially for Morrowind, which had a habit of, if you threw, like, a dart at an enemy's head... It just goes back? Hold on. I feel like I'm going in circles. Did I already loot this whole place? But anyhow, so if you threw a dart at an enemy's head and your skill level wasn't high enough, the dart would just, like, roll. And it, like, rolled a dice in the background. And if you rolled too low to hit it, it would just fly through the enemy, fly through the ground, and disappear forever. It didn't, like, bounce off the ground so you could walk over and recollect it. So if you're shooting at arrows, at an enemy, you literally could just be wasting all of your arrows and never hitting a thing, even though you're aiming directly at the enemy and the arrow is flying straight at them. It's not actually hitting anything. It's disappearing. Through the ground. Through the enemy. Doing 0 damage. Right, as much as I love Morrowind even to this day, it was a game of its time, and that meant that it had a lot of problems. Still a great game. I really wish that they would go back and actually remaster that one. Oh, that was the door I already went through right there. So, yeah, I've already been this way. I just did a complete circle. I don't feel like I found anything. I'll just keep summoning the skeleton. Maybe this was the way I was supposed to go? No, I already walked this way. I already opened these doors. Looted that. Came this way. Went around. Killed him. Up. Just gonna keep summoning him. Oh my god, the last one made it. Steel shield. Heck yes. Potion of Cure Disease. Those are super important really early on. When your conjuration isn't high enough to have your own skill for that. Oh man. Otherwise, we'll have to go all the way down to, like, fucking Anvil to get rid of fucking diseases. Shit you not. It's awful. Now, luckily, diseases aren't plentiful. In Morrowind, they really were. And then you start having blights. It became a big problem. And especially when you were really low level. And in fact, there was a lot of problems with Morrowind because of, like, the way the system worked for a lot of things. Like, again, it was a game of its time. It was difficult because that's where games were meant to be. It wasn't like Dark Souls difficult, don't get me wrong. But if you went to a high-level area, unlike this game, there would be high-level enemies. And they would fucking kill you. And if you got to a much, much higher level, they would then be blighted. And being blighted meant that they had much higher skills. And they could still mess you up. And then the funny part was, if they were blighted and they were attacking you, they could blight you too. Which was like a really bad disease. So is that it? That's all that was in here? I feel like there's a switch or something that I missed somewhere. Keep forgetting to summon this guy back out. If I wanted to, I could just spam him. I don't remember there being little foot things up on the compass on the top, telling you how many steps you were away. I don't recall that. It might be a thing that they added. Or it might not be. I don't know. It's telling me 700 feet away. It's funny. Hold my shield up. Oh wow, that is way smaller than it used to be. I think. See, there's some ghosting too. That's probably because I don't have it set to native anti-aliasing or native AA. Native all aspect? I don't know what the AA stands for. Is my frame rate sinking when I look up? That might be what the ghosting is. It could be my frame rate dropping like a rock. That's weird. Need to start hopping more. Having some problems going up this mountain. Yeah, so Oblivion was the one that really started off the whole, like, enemies were roughly your level kind of thing. So you didn't really have to worry too much about going to places and there being, like, stupidly high-level enemies. Like these wolves, for instance, I think these stay until I'm, like, level 10 or so, and then they'll switch to, like, minotaurs. They'll be much tougher at that point. Alright, and then I heal myself. And I'm gonna get some heals in there. I'll just keep healing. Switch back to that. Pukanda. Payu Kanda. I don't know. Yeah, these enemies will get rougher and rougher as I level up. But also they'll start dropping better and better gear. Hello. Unlike Skyrim, you can't, like, two-hand, this stuff, so I can't, like, put healing in one hand and summoning in the other and just walk around summoning my buddy and healing myself over and over again. As funny as that is. Steel Dagger. I feel like I'm auto-healing. I feel like my health is naturally going back up. Oh, zombies. Oh, zombies. Yeah, you deal with them. Again, I'm fairly sure zombies can give you disease in this game. Fairly sure. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I'm practically, like, going into this blind. Uh-oh. Kill him! You know what? I'm not be able to summon another one. I was going to stop and... Where'd he go? Oh, he already died. Okay. I was going to stop and summon another one. Yep, I didn't have enough. Alright, there we go. Bone meal. What was your axe? Iron. Not worth it. Just iron stuff isn't worth a whole lot of money early on, and it tends to be really heavy. Iron weapons, mostly. Because of that reason, it's just not worth picking that stuff up. So, is this all there was? God, I'm so used to, like, you know, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online having way longer dungeons. Granted, though, like, Skyrim's dungeons were circular in design, generally speaking. Not always, but usually you're... Whoop. Ow. But, yeah, so they would circle back around on themselves. I heard a... Boo! That's a zombie. I don't want to deal with the zombie. Yeah, health is going back up. I don't think Oblivion naturally had your health go up. Okay. Yeah, he's having some issues. Why am I... Oh, I'm over encumbered. Here, let's refresh you. There was, like, a bandit hovel. I could click on that. I could, you know, sleep and get some strength. Zombies. Kick his butt, buddy. I'll help, but it's still mostly up to you. Oop. We're overweight again. That's okay. We'll just use this. Boop, 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 and make. Just toss rat meat in there. Uh-oh. Some tobacco. No, obviously not. Maybe... no, won't have enough of anything. Cool. Alright. Well, that sucks. But that did bring our weight down a bit. Is this a minor respite to your spell list? Actually, yes? Yeah, minor respite heals for more. So, bring up this. No, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Back to the inventory. Weapons, pop this up, click on that. Sword. Can't wait till we get a steel sword. Then I'll be happy about myself. No, but alright. Let's keep killing and looting. Hello. Money, money, money. I know you people absolutely just love hearing me sing. Uh-oh. Ah, first try. Thank God. Alright, let's switch this back to the zombie. My Skelly-micton. If I remember right, you could summon your own skeleton and then beat him to death. Might be wrong on that. Oh, what was this? Blade mastery increased. Oh, okay. Oh, it hit level 25. Nice. Would be nice, though. I don't want to go out yet. You're mine, right? Yeah. Would be nice, though, if I could find a place to lay down and level up. Get some more strength. Like, there's a rat right here. You could just run over and attack it. You don't have to wait for me to attack things. I've already been here. Did I go this way? No. I didn't, because there's that guy. There's a thing back in Morrowind, right? You couldn't hurt things like ghosts unless you had a magic weapon, which meant that it either had to be made out of, I think, silver. Ah, there we go. Same thing here. You know, your attack has no effect. So you basically just had to have either an enchanted weapon or like a silver weapon. I think it was silver. And then you could kill ghosts. And a way to get around that was basically any weapon that was enchanted at all counted as a magic weapon. You just beat enemies to death with it. Although you couldn't repair them until you had a high enough skill in repairing, or you needed a specific hammer. I think it was the hammer. I think you needed, like, a journeyman's hammer or something to repair it. I don't know. Don't quote me on any of that. And so you could, you know, go into an area with a ghost and just be completely unable to hurt any enemies because they're all ghosts. You just get raffle stomped by them. Let's not fight you. Oop, there we go. Oh yeah, fire does such a great job. If I remember correctly, skeletons were like weak to ice or resistant to ice. I don't remember which. It never really mattered to a big extent with skeletons. Zombies were like weak to fire. I think minotaurs are also weak to fire. All right. Oh, that was bad for me. Thankfully, it didn't kill me. I was stupid. Learn from my mistakes. Is this over time healing? Kind of expected to heal like all at once, but guess not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, that was the big room down there that I ran through. Where am I going? I'm like totally lost up here. I came from that way, right? I don't know anymore. And then one of these ways there was a door that was like, go to blah 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 place, which is this place's name. And then I was just like, no, I'm gonna keep looting. I want to loot. Like a little loot goblin. I gotta fill my pack full of junk. It will take me forever to find some place to sell. Yummy. Because I'm a moron and I am a fool. I can't help myself. It's like an addiction. Just one more thing. Just one more thing. And no, I'm not kidding. If this took place in real life... Did I already loot this? Yeah. If this took place in real life, I would absolutely have a backpack just completely full of useless trinkets running around with people like grouped up with me going like, dude, stop. Like, we don't need this. But it's a shiny rock. You don't understand. This shiny rock could be worth like a penny. I'm like, dude, chill. We don't need it. But look, it's a purple leaf. How many purple leaves do you see in this place? None. It's not rare. It's a plant you'll find outside this cave. Can't open this, can I? No. So back this way was the door. Yeah. 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 Does it lead somewhere important? Let's find out. I can't wait to be able to start summoning clan fear. This is open with this button. Because if I remember right, and I could be wrong, clan fear had reflect damage, and it was something like 10% or some junk like that. Yeah, first try. Although I didn't really try. But yeah, so clan fear. Damn it. Overburdened with fur. And they could reflect damage, so if you were fighting any enemy, no matter how good or how bad they were, like weaker enemies it would kill, no big problem, right? But the stronger enemies, it would still actually be able to do... Uh-oh. 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 Yes, I knew that was going to be the case. Oh, we can't go this way now. Game's over. I can't just, like, jump in there, can I? Just the way I came? This goes outside. Weird. Anyhow, what was this? Oh yeah, the clan fear does reflect damage, so they hurt enemies based on how much they get hurt. So, they were actually pretty good in that respect. Oh, this does go this way. I think. On a scale from 1 to 10, how stupid am I? I've already been here. This is the opening. This is the beginning. I want to run in a big circle. Why was I trying to open this door? That went back to the end. So all I had to do was jump down. Oh, God. Broke my picks for that. Yep. Of course. Of course. Alright. Let's open the map. I want to go to Chorrol, and it's not for the main quest. It's just because I want to go to Chorrol. Because I don't really care about Wayne and Priory. So we're heading into this way direction. And no, I'm not going to fast travel. And I don't remember where the horse is. And if I did, I probably wouldn't use the horse anyhow. I like how this UI looks like it's stretched out. I guess the original UI or something. I don't know if that's the case. At least my skills keep leveling up while I use them. Alright. Off we go.